Well, good evening and welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. It is Wednesday. What the hell does that mean, y'all? That means we are here with Trinity Black.
Hey! Trinity couldn't make it tonight, so please accept my apology. But I'm more than happy to be here for you guys. CC. I'm serious. But, yeah. How was your week so far, Journey?
It's been good. What's going on with you?
Oh, not much. But if you'll excuse me real quick, just in between the question, I'm just going to turn the screen up for a minute while you're getting the question.
You're having some glitches here.
I know. I've been going through that lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, good. One second. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been going through some little minor internet issues, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I mean, it's going to be okay. You had a good week this week, though?
I have, and I know everybody is dying to get some readings here with Miss Trinity Black. So look at all the got a lot of new faces in here tonight, guys. A lot of new faces. Remember, just say hi. We'll get to your question as fast as we can. We automatically put you on the list as soon as you say hi. If you choose not to want to wait on the list, you can jump the list. And here is our link. So we'll go ahead and post that for you guys right now. And remember, the questions are for 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out two names. The first name, I'm going to want you to put your question out there. The second name I call, I want you to get your question ready, but do not post it, because when I call the next name, that name will be yours. You just post your question. I'll call out a second name so they can get their question ready. That's how things work here. Remember, I'm going to let you guys know, no general or medical reads, please. No general or medical reads. They tend to take longer, and we're also not doctors, so we cannot give you medical advice. So just know that if you have a medical problem, please see your physician, and they'll be more than happy to help you on that. So when it comes to the general reads tend to take a little bit longer. They can go in many different directions. That's why we ask you go to mypsychicconnection.com, sign up, get you 3 free minutes, and then be able to talk to everyone directly on the site. So that way you can get your general read there. But here, please have a question ready, because it's easier to focus on. And of course, Spirit is being more than happy to talk to us when we have those direct questions. All right. Well, with all that being said, let's go ahead and start off with checking Jump the List here to make sure if anybody's jumped the list right away. But we are going to start off with the first person of the night, which is going to be Taylor Washington. Taylor, get your question ready, because you are the first on our list. And I'm pretty sure she's excited. She's been trying to get on the show a couple times. Finally got in there on first place. So really excited. I have a feeling.
I wanted to change my light fixture real briefly. So 1 second.
All right, go ahead and change your lighting, and I will get that taken care of for now. And let her do what she's got to do real quick, guys. She's going to do a light change real fast. All right, so Taylor says, laugh out loud. All right, Taylor, go ahead and throw us that question. And Trinity, you go ahead and you fix the situation. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't joking when I said Trinity's. Oh, you put my name in there for me.
I did.
Right? I had CC. I wasn't joking when I said Trinity couldn't make it tonight. She really couldn't. So y'all stuck with me. And I don't know what to do about it. But I mean, there's a lot going on. But if the computer acts up, let me know so I can talk slower, or, you know what I mean, try to adjust it.
Yeah.
It could be where I'm located in the room.
Yeah.
So...
All right. Well, Taylor has posted their question. I'm going to tell who's next. JALPA921. Get your question ready. You will be next after Taylor. So let's go ahead and bring Taylor's question to the screen. Trinity, are you ready?
Oh God, this is where it gets schizophrenic at. She ain't coming, but I'm going to try to do what I can do, and we'll see how it goes. Also, I wanted to say, tonight we have the moon, and it's interesting because, like, as you know, we're about to go. Oh, sorry about that, but we're heading into that retrograde too.
Yes.
No, okay. Let me tell you about the Leo situation, though. So don't forget, like, that means when you look at being the moon in Leo, that's like I'm in receptive mode. I'm listening. I'm following the moon, and I'm looking at characteristics of Leo. And as you know, some of the characteristics of Leo, the sun is in Leo, sun sign. But one of the major things of the Leo is, like I said, I always say, though, is their creativity and that energy and that fire and that pride. And sometimes some of you and I have to have pet cats, so you can learn a lot from watching cats. They stretch out, they bask in the sun. You know what I mean? They're very independent and self-sufficient. In a way, we can still, even though we're human, connect with their animals. And even like behind me with my astrology chart, like sort of everything happened to the animals in astrology. All right, so I'm really ready for this question. Black couldn't make it tonight, and there is a little slight, I don't know if you guys will notice or not, it's a little bit of difference between Trinity and I, but I'm here. Replay, filling in, even though I am Trinity, so I'm not schizo. Okay, Trinity, I'm ready for you. It is a little slight difference, though. Hopefully they won't notice.
That's fine, Trinity. It's all good.
All righty.
So our first question coming from Taylor Washington. Go ahead and putting Taylor's question up. Beautiful picture, by the way, Taylor. And Taylor, this is Trinity Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. I want to know, will Lance Stills and I reconcile and actually have a relationship in the future? Oh, God. 1 second. Will Lance Stills and I reconcile? Shit. So the card I get for that, and I'm just gonna it's funny because I was talking so much about the moon. Here it comes, and I have the chariot here. So the question you're asking is, will you guys reconcile? So the way you worded your question, to me, it comes off all about free will and creating your own reality, because both of you have to be willing to participate in the reconciliation. You see what I'm saying? So the cards are answering me. They're not answering that right now because, frankly, you haven't even made peace with him or with yourself. So how can you reconcile with him if you're not reconciled with yourself? That's just facts. So the first card I get with that is the Chariot. So we're going to talk about the moon and Leo. And there's a lot of pride between you and this person. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of territorial situations going on in the past, and it's still not reconciled. So I'm not saying that there is not going to be a reconciliation, but I am saying you're going to have to dig a little bit more deeper. And I also have this moon card here, like I was talking. The moon card does help bring things out. Things that are in the dark, you have the moon to light it up. So the cards are like letting me know, like look, sis, within you and looking at your good stuff and reconcile within yourself. And then once that's occurred, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be an automatic reconciliation with him. Because if you have to wait for him to reconcile, that might never come. So that's almost like putting your power and your life in his hand. So I also have this Ace of Swords here. Okay. And I'm talking about putting your mind in someone else's hands. So the card here is like the ace is definitely coming off as logical and mental. And, there we go. There's the Ace of Swords. So I know there was another part to that question. I kind of don't remember it necessarily. Can you put it back up, Trini? Sorry about that. Trini would have nailed it, but right. And actually have a relationship in the future. Yeah, like that's the whole thing too. And with that, you want to look for unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're talking about actually adding this back into your future, that's like planning for trouble. Like, I don't even know how else to put it. First of all, like I said, the first step you would have to do is reconcile you within yourself and make peace within yourself from the situations that occurred. The word said, the things done, all that. Then the second step is create and plan a better future for the characteristics you want. But to try to pull old Lanson, I don't know how that's going to help you, Taylor. I don't know how that's profitable or beneficial. I have this card right here. This is 5 of Pentacles. And I'm just saying. Now, the next thing that came to me is the Tree of Life. I'm just saying, you got to look at the virtues and the goodness within you and the peace within you.
She said, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie.
All right, guys, we are experiencing some technical issues. Please bear with us as we go through them. All right, next person in the list is Coins for All. Coins for All. That is the name that you use on PayPal, which was brought to us on our site. So, Coins for All. All right, that's Miss Cece. Go ahead and throw us that question, Cece.
Oh, that was the initials I had in. That's weird. Yeah. Wait, are you having some tech issues, a little Journey, on your end too?
Your tech issues like crazy right now.
We had an outage today. It was off and on all day. It was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
It was so bad, I just went and took a nap. You ever see something go so annoying where you're just like, you know what? I don't even want to watch TV or clean up or do anything. I don't even want to go shopping. I'm just going to lay down and close my eyes like, please. Oh, I need an incense real quick. So let me grab that real quick. Right. Excuse me. Okay. I'm in a current... Hello, CC Coleman. I'm in a current relationship and total love. Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorites. Where do you see our relationship going? And anything from my mom. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. This kind of does resonate with me a lot more. Something about a mom's love, it just never stops. It never ever ends. And to me, it is eternal. It's like, I'm in a relationship. Where do you see our relationship going? Wow, that's deep. Okay, so the cards I'm getting for you though are, I have this children card right here, and it's saying your love life is being affected by children. And I'm really listening close to spirit. Let me put my ear out so I can really hear them, because I can hear them telling me that some people are trying to give you advice and suggestions, but it says let your friends help you. Okay, so it's funny. So even in the romance deck, they're taking it to the next level, because they're saying ask for and accept support from others. But in my intuition, I'm not feeling like they're referring to your love life, but basically I'm seeing that there's others around you that do want to help out, but you're just saying, no, I have this, I'm good, I'm okay. But the card is saying, hey, you know what? Open up your heart. Let them bless you, because you're usually a giver, and now they're trying to give to you, but you're stopping it because you're like, I don't really need that, or I'm okay, and you're so used to doing it alone. But this is still in reference to your love. I actually pulled that card from a romance deck, and as far as the children, the best thing I can get with that is saying that, yeah, this is definitely an innocent love and a friendship love. And it could very actually, well, I mean, the cards are saying, let this man who you total love with, y'all also continue growing your friendship. And also, wow, and I wanted to get to the mom too. Trinity's really good at that. I'm okay with it. But anyway, I have 6 of Cups here, and the 6 of Cups are that can also mean innocent love too. And sometimes the 6 is related with Leo, and tonight we have Moon in Leo. Not that that matters really, but if you're into astrology and tarot, it kind of clicks. And I also have this card here for you, and this is all for the romance still. Now the mom. So I'm seeing the mom, and she really likes to dance a lot. When she was on Earth, okay, I'm only going to go back to the Earth thing for a minute real quick. She likes to dance a lot, and she just had a strong-willed personality. Do I have a message from her that I could say? Well, I am inspired to pull another card to help communicate the message through, because there is a little bit of communication situation. But what I'm getting from her is this.
She says my boyfriend's 8 months.
Oh, wow. Okay. So with the mother, I have the Empress card. And yeah, I mean, for some reason, and it goes back to what I was saying before, I believe that was the message, that she will never, ever, ever stop loving you, even though she is passed beyond. But this is a woman, as you can see, she's with child, and she's holding that baby. And it's like, to me, the cards are talking to me saying, hey, I love my daughter. I embrace every moment. And sometimes, and this 4 of Pentacles represents stability, but the mom will say to you, like, don't feel like you're trapped. Don't feel like you're stuck. And she's not talking about in your romantic life. She's talking about with these people who are sort of pressuring you. And they're not, when I say pressuring you, I mean it's more like a cousin or an auntie. You know what I mean? And this situation's going on with that. But she's saying she wants you to feel free and that all is well. She's saying that she is with you. That you guys are going out somewhere special in about 2 weeks from now. And that, like, the main thing I'm getting is you were a wild teenager, CC. But that's what she's saying. But I don't know why she's telling me that, but she wanted to say that. I think because she's really proud of you, though. And yeah, of course I'm saying I thinks and maybes, and it's not that I doubt what I'm hearing. I know she's really saying it. And then I have Ace of Pentacles right here. And the mom sees really good things coming for you in the future. Oh, you were? Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's what she's mentioning here. It says, and who's going 2 weeks? Well, she said you were. And showed me a picture of, she actually kind of showed me you having a nice time, and it's going to be within 2 weeks. And it's significant, and she's going to be there too. So I don't know what that is, but yeah, she wants you to know she's there. Okay, CC Coleman, that's 3 C's. But thanks for your question. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
All right, guys, we are having severe tech problems on both ends. We are going to take Rachel's question, but for the rest of you guys, I am sorry. I do apologize, but we will have to end the show due to the fact that it's taking me too long to get the screens to load. I do apologize.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I do apologize. I'm trying to click on things, and it's taking too long. Please bear with us, guys. It's not usually like this. All right. Sorry about that. I need Rachel Suter. Or Sutton. Rachel Sutton. I need you to go ahead and place your question. Sorry, guys, about the tech problems. It happens, but we're getting on that first wave of the retrograde of good old Mercury playing its game. And I was just talking to somebody about that today, too. I was like, we're on the first wave. It's the light wave. But if this is the light wave, holy shit when it comes to the actual deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was actually going to say, from my end, it looks like everything's running pretty smooth. So, I mean, I had a hard time logging in,
but you're cutting out really bad. You're cutting out really bad.
I am?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's horrible.
You have been, and on my end, it keeps freezing up.
Huh.
So I don't know what the hell's going on there. But we do have another show for readings on Friday. Thursdays, we got Dream Interpretation. And you guys can go there, and then next Wednesday is the last show for Trinity before she takes her summer break and then comes back. Now, she did say she will make guest appearances throughout the summer, so you guys will be able to see her there, and you can find her on the website, but then she'll be back for season 2. So, woo!
You did it. Doing the bop. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Wow.
Here's Rachel. Here's Trinity. And here we go.
I was wondering if Matt or Jake had any answers to handle this stress and sadness with my wife. Okay, so that's see, I'm not sure if I even understand the question. Wow. So is there a way you can actually reword that? Because it sounds like you're asking about Mackie and you're also asking about Jake, about stress and this with a wife. And I only have 4 minutes, so that's going to be very complicated, and it might not be the best read for that type of question. So would you be able to simplify it a little? Just pick one of the guys or something, or you know what I mean? Like if you could simplify it or reword it, I would so appreciate it. And while you're working on that, I'll just let you know what comes to me. Wow, I can't believe that popped up again. All right, so I'll try to chew over this. I do hear an echo when I'm talking, though, for some reason.
Yeah, the crap is like hitting the fan hard over here.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, well, let's pull a card from Mackie first, okay, to see if he has any answers. Okay, no. Is they had oh my god, I'm gonna do my very best for you to Rachel Sutton. No, is they way have any I can handle my wife's stress and anger, what she's going through. Oh, okay. That should be easy for me because the sadness is like the thing is you want to take the stance of compassion and not empathy, because as long as you're pulling in and feeling exactly what she's feeling, then you're not much help to her. So in order to really help this wife in her sadness and her anger, I know it's going to sound weird, but you got to be happy and do your best you. I'm going to throw these cards out here for you and briefly run through them, and I'll try and talk in case the computer lags or breaks up. But I have the Devil, as you can see, and a situation of chains and bondage. Then I have the 5 of Wands. I am an empath also. Right. So get yourself a crystal, like perhaps an obsidian or a darker one or whatever is calling you, whatever crystal you feel calling you, or whatever prayer you can find. It's very important at this time because she lost Jake and Mackie. And Mackie was my grandmom. She lost Jake because she lost Jake. And Mackie was my grandmom. Right. And that's the whole thing. And sometimes it's a little difficult for someone who passed over to encourage the human if the human is very sad and grief stricken. I have the star. So the star is indicating, and when you have the star and sun together, it's almost like saying that's a sure shot. It's going to get better. It's going to get better down the road. For you, now, you see the Devil and the war and the strife and all that energy. For you, the suggestion is, like I was saying, to try to keep your mood and your grandmom. You want me to just up? Wow. No, I'm not even getting anything on that right now. I'm sorry. I was just thinking I could just call them. But anyway, I know for a fact that these beautiful beings on the other side, what they're wanting is for her to be at peace and to calm down and stop blaming herself for Jake. And also, like, she's really torturing herself. And it's really not going to help if you go down with her, because who's going to get y'all out that pit? Like the pit. So the thing is, some way, somehow, you're going to have to keep your energy up and your well-being in a good place as it has been. And then she can reach out and get closer to you. And that can come out of it. But the stars, with the star and the sun in the cards, is clearly showing that healing is being sent to her. The sun is being sent to her, light and love. Everything is. But as humans, we all get to choose how much we're going to get. And like I said it before, if you put the shades down and you block the sunlight, you get less sun. So in the wife's case, what I'm saying is, you have the dark, you have the light, you have the dark, you have the light, you have the bright sun, and dark. We all get to choose that. So, like, if you guys were, like, if I knew you personally, I'd tell you as a friend. I'm telling you now as a friend, choose the light, choose the sun, and that way she can be uplifted easier and influenced easier. But if you go into the darkness, then both of y'all are going to be wandering around in the dark. But you can also hear them too. You can hear Jake and your grandma. You're good for, like, in the growing process, but it's definite fact that you can hear from them. She is asleep. She's pregnant. Well, that's super emotional too. So that makes sense. Yeah, when you're pregnant, everything hits you harder. So I can understand that. And I definitely do have compassion for her. And, I do feel bad for that. But I don't want you both to be tortured and trapped. And if you're out, you can lift her out better by reaching and saying, come on, let's go this way. And she is going to cheer up and get better. And that baby is, you know what I mean? So it's going to get better. I hear like an echo. So I'm going to pass this out, Journey.
All right. Thank you, Trinity.
Yeah.
I know you're having tech problems. We're having tech problems. So we had to make that the last question of the night. We do apologize for the tech problems. We don't usually run into this many issues, but we are sorry about that. But you can find Trinity Black on My Psychic Connection and catch the last show of the season for her. But we do have a summer show that we'll be on, and Trinity will be making guest appearances, and then gives her break for the summer, and then she'll be back for season 2.
Ooh. Oh boy! Oh no, you're too funny. Yeah. All right, everyone. It was a pleasure being here, and thank you for your questions.
All right. We also want to give a big shout out to Gifts of Faith. It is her birthday today. She turned 44, so happy birthday, Faith. We hope you have
her age. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
She's
not in her 40s.
She is.
Did you say? No, she's not. She's in her 30s.
Oh. She is in her 40s.
I thought she was a baby still. I mean, that is pretty young still, though, but okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You are, brother. You told her.
She told me I could. No, I did. All right, so guys, everybody walking through, we do apologize for having serious tech problems today. Tune in tomorrow for Dream Interpretations, and again Friday for some readings with Journey Ryan and Gifts of Faith. Until then, we want to say thank you so much, Trinity. It's always a pleasure having you on the show, as always. And we will see you next Wednesday. Until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.